Hello, and welcome to Color Commentary. I'm TJ, your average fan, and I'll be talking to you today about a show, Marvel's Agatha All Along, episodes 1 and 2. Let's get into it, shall we? Spoilers! Okay, so when we left Agatha after WandaVision, Wanda had put her into a spell and forced her into staying inside of the television series that she had created in the Hex. So this starts off with her being a detective. So she's investigating this dead body that was found out in the forest, in the woods. And yeah, it looks like it could be Wanda's body. Indeed. So this starts to trigger Agatha. And yeah, so she starts, looking crazy and wondering what's happening. And she found a locket that belonged to her. She don't know what it means yet. And then they bring in Rio, her clearly ex, and she's an FBI detective, FBI agent. She's way more serious, but she is trying to push Agatha out of the spell that Wanda had put her under. That, along with the teen breaking into her house and trying to steal something, and her catching him, and him doing some kind of chant to try to break her out, all together forces her to break out of this spell, realizing that Wanda is dead and that the Darkhold is gone, and yeah, it's that she can break free. But in breaking free, she realizes she don't have no powers. So, thanks to the teen, she decides to walk the road because he wants her to help him walk the witch's road. And so she needs a coven for that. So with his help, she decides to gather a coven. So they go to this one lady who's a divination expert. I believe her name is Patti LuPone, a Broadway star. Yeah, she don't want to join, but she needs to. Everybody that she gets to join needs to join, even though they don't want to join, because they don't like Agatha. They hate her guts. She's a terrible witch. She's famous and infamous around the world as a witch in the witch community. So yeah, they don't want to join. So she ended up divining the rest of the people that's going to be in the coven, including herself, and giving her the list. And so her and the teen, Agatha that is, go off and try to find these other people. They find this other lady. She's a potion expert. I'll get everybody's names eventually. And yeah, she don't want to join, but she needs to join. She's a bound witch, so she can't even access her magic right now. But she of course is like everybody else, hundreds of years old, and she wants her power back, so she has a reason to join. Then of course you got the teen, and then you got this other Asian lady. She was an ex-detective, and her mother was also a witch, and she apparently died on the witch's road. Not sure, but she want to know what happened to her mother. That's the whole thing. And her being a detective, that's a big thing, a clue. She want to know. So she has a reason to want to walk the road and join the coven. They're supposed to be having, all of these witches have different colors and specialities, and they needed a green witch, somebody connected to the earth, which is what Rio is. And she's supposed to be part of this coven, but Agatha don't want her to be. So she goes and gets Mrs. Hart, the lady that who was married to the guy in WandaVision that was Vision's boss at work. So their name is actually Davis, not Hart, but she has a green thumb, she has a beautiful garden, and she's always out there working in the ground. So she go get her in lieu of getting Rio for the last witch. And they do the song and do the chant, and they get the door open to the witch's robe. But because Agatha is powerless, other people want to take her out too, especially her original coven back from the Salem days, the 7 witches that she killed. So they're back, and they want her dead. So they chasing them down, and they get on the road before they could get caught by them. So they're all on the road now, on their way to try to get what they want, what your heart really wants at the end of the road is what you're supposed to get if you survive. So between the teen and Agatha, they want power. The divining lady want her power back. She's weak now. The other lady, of course, wants to be unbonded. The other lady wants to find out what happened to her mother. Everybody got something they want to get, a reason to get to the end of this road. So that is the first two episodes, how it started. It's great. I loved it. It had comedy, it had action, it had good special effects, and the writing definitely, definitely on point. So I think I'm going to enjoy this so far. I think I'm going to enjoy this. This is a good comeback, Marvel. Good comeback. I will see you guys next time for the next episode, episode 3. And tell me what you thought of these first two episodes. I would like to know. I will see you guys next time. In the meantime, have a great day.